That was a tough speech to evaluate. It was so good. And the gift of mentorship. Before the speech, Liz came up to me and said, I want to be working on vocal variety. So I was really looking forward to that. And boy, did she start strong with that. That was a really strong start. She went up to Lester and started going, yeah! And Lester was like, whoa! And I've never seen that side of Liz before, so that was pretty good. She talked about her scary mentor, Sean. And I thought, whoa, she had a scary mentor. We have a scary mentor here too, Paul. So I was like, good, there's some, we relate there. So that was good. And then, so there was a very appropriate topic, mentorship. As you guys know, in Toastmasters, there's always mentors and mentees. So if you don't have a mentor, talk to your VPE. And then, she also talked about mentorship being a win-win situation for everyone. And that was really good. She told us 3 things, which is very practical. And I think when there's practical speeches like this, we all start taking notes. And I saw a lot of people take notes when she was mentioning these 3 things. So people started writing down 1, 2, 3. Own your growth, take initiative, and be open to your feedback. And these were tips for mentees, not for mentors. And I think that was very appropriate because Liz is still fairly new. And to give tips to mentees, I think is quite humble. I think came up here and started to give Lester and Paul, tips on how to be a better mentor. That's possible, but it might not be as humble. So she didn't do that. That was really good. And I think the ending was really nice because she summarized everything. A lot of people forget to summarize. When you have these important points, to summarize things, really important. Okay? Now, how do we take this to the big league? The big league. All right, obviously, there's 2 things I want to work on. I want to give suggestions to Liz is, number 1 is the time control. She was way under time, right? The yellow card came out, and then she was done. So she had about 1:30 seconds left. And for me, I wanted to hear more about more content in her speech, but it was over. So she had the intro, she had the body, she had the conclusion, but it was all very short. So that's something that she can work on, prepare a little bit more ahead of time. Role play. Her role play of Sean was one dimension. It was just the voice. It was loud. But it was still Liz's voice. And the body language and everything was Liz's. So you can focus more not only on the voice, but mannerisms of Sean. Play his role. Maybe he stands a little bit differently. Maybe he does something different. Facial expressions. What does Sean look like when he talks? Like when we talk about Michael Jackson, you could use props. Michael Jackson, you wear a glove, right? Lester, you could wear a sling, so like your broken cup, or you could play a guitar. So you can maybe bring a prop to make people believe more in Sean. Overall, unbelievable smile, huge energy, best sincerity like nobody's ever seen. General Evaluator.